and I want us to have a very clean recording. So that is why we are going to be muting our microphone. We are going to start immediately. We're not waiting for anyone, all right? But before we go, let us help the people that are not yet on this call, right? Just go ahead on our group page, tell them that the class has already started and they should be joining very, very soon. They should be joining immediately. You can even send them send them the link to this class so that they can join immediately. How many of you have completed the replay that I just sent to the group yesterday? Please note that we are going to be starting today. We are going to be starting today's class from yesterday's from yesterday's recording. There was a little bit of issue with the server yesterday, I think because we are overloaded and there are a lot of requests here and there. That was the reason why we had that server issue. But that was why I quickly sent the replay so that we could, just follow the replay yesterday and we can be on the same page for today's class. It is very, very, very extremely, I can't stress how important it is that you follow yesterday's class, all right? Because the background of what this class is about was established yesterday. And if you miss yesterday's class, you might not get the fullness of what we are trying to do here. So it is very, very important. The replay is already on our group. Just go through the group chat, or you're going to get the replay on YouTube. Go ahead and make sure that you complete it. If you have not completed it immediately after this class, make sure you go ahead and complete it. It is super important. All right. Okay. So I want to assume that you have downloaded your local WP. Local WP is the software that I introduced to you guys yesterday that we're going to be using, right? Local WP is what we are going to be using. I hope you guys have downloaded your local WP. If you have downloaded your local WP and you have it installed already, come to the chat section here and type installed. Come to the chat section and type installed. And I hope you guys are in front of your laptop. Francis Ogbolu, are you in front of your laptop? I can see it is two of you. Are you both joining this class together? Francis Ogbolu, I can see two of you. Are you both joining this class together? Talk to me in the chat section. Okay. A lot of people have installed and opened. That's true. I hope you guys are in front of your computer. It is very, very important for you to practice as we teach. Do you understand? That is the only way you can you can master your skill. All right. I can see Fatima Ablaziz. I can see Tolowo Lawi Kemi, George Onigu has installed, and Constance Henry has also installed it. Okay, that's fantastic. What about Ekundayo Taufik? I can't see Ekundayo Taufik. Are you yet to install yours? Okay, Francis is joining the class with someone else. That is totally okay. There's no problem about that. That is totally okay. All right, you can join the class with someone else. That is perfectly fine, right? Okay. Ekundayo, are you following this class? Ekundayo Temidayo Taufik, are you following this class? Are you with your laptop? Also, I'm sorry if I mess up your name. Esen Wobi Kosiko, can you go and wear a shirt? Go and wear a shirt, please. If you are going to be if you are going to be sharing your video, please put on a shirt. All right. We know you have 6-pack, but then wear shirt. All right. Okay, and I think David is still on his way, but then we are together. All right, we are together. Temitope Gia, are you in front of your laptop as well? We are going to have so much fun today. We are going to have so much fun in this class. Francis said, still downloading because the file is very large. Yeah, of course, the file is large, but I mean, we have to download it. So, okay, very good. Since we have already established that, I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen right now. Let me know if you can see my screen. All right. Immediately, if you guys can see my screen, just come to the chat section and talk to me. Okay, I can see Temitope is with a laptop, which is awesome. All right.
And
please mute your microphone. It's very important for you to mute your microphone. Everyone, keep your microphone muted. All right. Can you guys see my screen right now? Can you see my screen? Okay. Chuku Nonso can see my screen. Abiodun Adeyinka can see my screen. Ebenezer can see my screen. Okay, that's beautiful. So we're going to start immediately. Now, if you followed yesterday's class, you should know how to download and install local WP. I'm just going to go over it really quick because of some of you guys that you've not seen yesterday's class. So this is where we stopped yesterday. This is what we taught yesterday. Overview of what we taught yesterday. You can go to localwp.com. localwp.com. If you go to localwp.com, you are going to be able to download local WP software. This is the software that we are going to be using to build our website. Now, the reason why we are using local WP to build our website is because before you can build a website and publish it and build a website at all, right, you need to purchase a domain and hosting, and purchasing domain and hosting will cost us extra money. But instead of doing that, so we need some sort of we need a way we can make our laptop create a website without necessarily having to buy a domain and hosting, without spending money, because we just want to practice. So is there a way we can practice without having to purchase a domain? And that is what local WP helps us to do. It sets up some sort of server, local server on your laptop. Please mute your microphone. David Awolade. All right, please, David Awolade, please mute your microphone, please. Mute your microphone. All right. So that is the reason why we are using local WP. What I want you guys to do is to maybe click download for free here, or click on download here. Immediately after you click on download, it will ask you to choose your platform. Most of us, majority of us, will be on a Windows computer. Just go ahead and install it on Windows. It doesn't matter if you are using Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 9, or Windows 10. I don't think there is a Windows 9 here. Windows 10. Anyhow, just make sure you you select Windows. If you are on a Mac, if you're on an Apple computer, select Mac. If you're on a Linux-based computer, Ubuntu and all, just go ahead and select it. But I know that majority of us are going to be on Windows. Select Windows and go ahead and fill in your names and everything. After you're done filling your name, click on Get It Now. Alright, immediately after you click on Get It Now, it will start downloading. Alright, it will start downloading automatically. Can you see? It's already downloading. Right, but I'm going to stop it since I have it installed already. I'm going to stop it. Immediately after it is done downloading, just open it as if you want to install a new application on your laptop. It is going to ask you a couple of questions. That, do you want this thing to make changes to your computer? Select yes. It is going to ask you to grant some certain permissions. Grant every single permissions it needs. Some of you are having issues. I think a guy sent a screenshot to the group that he's having issues with his with his local WP setup. Maybe he's getting an error or something. Those errors occurs probably during the setup. You are supposed to grant some permissions and you did not grant it. Someone said the application said, do you want to make a changes? She said she denied it, or maybe he said he declined it. No, you shouldn't decline it. Grant it all permission it needs in order to run smoothly on your computer. And I would recommend that when you are installing it as well, make sure you are connected to the internet. If you are connected with the internet, should in case it needs to download extra software or extra material from the internet, it will download it so that everything will run smoothly on your computer. Please note, this is extremely simple. There's nothing hard. There is absolutely nothing hard about it. Everything I'm teaching you right now is what we have done yesterday. So this is a no-brainer at all, right? And immediately after you open your local WP, you should have an environment like this. Only that your own will not be like this. Alright, what I need you to do is to click on this plus button that is here. Can you see? In the lower left side of your screen, click on the plus button there, and it will say, do you want to create a new website? Just click on create a new website and click on continue here. And then what is the name of your website? Don't make this mistake. Some people will just say maybe delivery space website. No, don't put space, don't put .com, don't put anything. If the name of your business is let's say the name of your business is Francis Beauty, just go ahead and put Francis Beauty, whatever name you want to call your website. Don't put .com, don't put space in between. When you put space in between it messes things up. and you're going to be getting issues, you're going to be getting problems. All right, don't put spaces at all, just jam pack everything together. That is why most of the website name you see online, you don't see spaces between them, right? You can't have something like, so I think someone is trying to join. You can't have something like face space book.com. You can never see something like this, face space book.com. No, they'll write everything together. Nova University is not Nova space university.com. No, everything is written together. You will see that most websites URL that you encounter, they're always written together. No matter the words, they will be written together. Please mute your microphone. As you are joining, mute your microphone. Do you understand? That is the rule. Mute your microphone. If you want to stay on this call, make sure your Faustina or Careful. Faustina, please mute your microphone. Alright, that's beautiful. That's nice. Alright, thank you very much. Okay, very good. Now, immediately after you have done that, immediately after you've gone through the process and you've, francisbeauty.com or just Francis Beauty, just go ahead and click on continue, and then this is going to say preferred. Please make sure you select preferred. There is nothing concern you about customs. Select preferred. After you select preferred, click on continue, and then put in WordPress username, WordPress password, and put in your email. Remove this email here, just put in your own email here. My own email is olubayosamuel@gmail.com. Put in your email here, and then your username. Put in any username you like. Just make sure you remember it. But me, for simplicity, most of the time, I just used to use something very simple that I'm going to remember. Alright, maybe the username, I'll make it the name of the website, maybe Francis website, but it doesn't matter. It is just for us to log in later. Alright, Francis website, and then the password, just use your password as anything you like. Alright, just make sure it is something you can remember, and go ahead and click on add site. Alright, immediately after you click on add site, it's going to be setting everything up for you. Alright, it's going to be setting everything up. It is already putting everything in place, bringing everything alive, installing things in the background, doing this, doing that for you. And immediately after it is done with the installation process, which will take a while, right? But maybe not a while, but in the next like 2-3 minutes, it should be done. Do you understand? In the next like 2-3 minutes, it should be done. Immediately after it is done, you're going to have it is going to bring this green dot. Can you see that we have a green dot on this one? Yeah, it is going to give you a green dot like this, and it will set it up like this for you. All you have to do is to click on WP admin. Just click on WP admin. So once you click on WP admin, right? Once you click on WP admin, this is not where it will bring you. Alright, I've already logged in before. Let me log out now. Immediately after you click on WP admin, it will bring you to a page that looks like this. It will bring you to a page that looks like this. Now remember that username and password that we created. This is where you are going to put it. You are going to put the username and you are going to put the password. So after you put in the username and the password, alright, just go ahead and log in. You can check remember me if you want, you can leave it. Just go ahead and log in. And immediately after you've logged in, you are going to have the page that looks like this. Now, if you successfully get to a page that looks like this, congratulations. Everything that we did yesterday, you are already on the same page with me right now. But I'm still going to advise that you go and watch yesterday's class, because yesterday's class is much more than just teaching. It is more of an eye-opener, and anyone that have seen that video will understand what I'm saying. It will prepare your mind as regards what you are going to get out of this 4 days free class. Do you understand? It is very, very, very super important. So that being said, and all this being said, we are ready to go. If you have gotten to the same place with me, and you are ready to go, just type in the chat section that I am ready. Just type I am ready. That's where I will know that you are already in the same place with me and we are ready to go. And if you are not in the same place with me already, there's no problem. There's always time to catch up. Alright, there is always time to catch up. Make sure that if you are not on the same page with me yet, there is we are good to, no problem. Just make sure that you listen very, very attentively. And immediately after we are done with this class, don't go to bed. Don't go to bed at all. Alright, I want you to sit down with it and actually practice. I'll make sure I send the replay of this class to our group before, you know, before I actually go to bed today. Do you understand? So that you can rewatch it and repractice, right? The way you learn a new skill is by practicing and practicing and practicing all over again. Do you understand? Now here we are. Here we are. Let me see. In fact, the okay, you can see the Francis Beauty website that I created is still, is still setting up. This is the one that I've created before this class, so that is why I'm going with this, so that we don't have to wait. Do you understand? All right. So since we have this, the first thing that I want you to do is to come to appearance. See, you can see that we have left panel here. This is your WordPress dashboard. Come to appearance. Under appearance, I want you to go to themes. All right, so go to themes. As I have said yesterday, themes, they define your website. They define the looks and the feel of your website. That is what themes are. All right, this is one of the major things that you have to understand with WordPress. And I'm going to be showing you guys a lot of stuff. I'm going to be showing you guys a lot of stuff during the course of this class, right? If you check out our website right now, come over here. This home button with this delivery website that has your name, the name of your website here. Can you see that the drop down is saying visit site? Just go ahead and open in another tab. Let's see what our website looks like right now. If you see what our website looks like right now, this is what our website looks like right now. Can you see? I know it is looking boring right now, but this is what our website basically looks like right now. I want to show you something about themes, right? Now, I want to show you guys something about themes. Now, let me go back. Let me go back to the dashboard and let me go back to appearance and click on themes. Now, this is how our website looks like when this theme is activated. This particular theme currently activated, they are the ones that come with WordPress installation. Immediately after we install WordPress, they came with it. Alright, they came with WordPress installation. They are default themes. Do you understand? Now, the current theme that is installed and active, can you see? It is active theme. It's the one that is currently active now. It is called 2022. 2022, right? Now, if I should change it from 2022 to 2020, this is 2020 theme. If I should activate this one instead, I am activating this one instead. So I've already activated. You can see active now is 2020, right? And this is 2022 that was there before. It is no more active because I have activated another one, right? Now, if you check your website right now and you reload, let's just reload it. The only thing that I had to do was change the theme. And you see that the feel and the look of the website has changed completely. It has changed completely. So that is to tell you, I mentioned this yesterday in yesterday's recording, that is to tell you that the feel, the look of your website is dependent on the theme that you have installed. That is how powerful themes are, right? Now, the beautiful thing, and one of the reasons why I love WordPress so much, is because some people that God will bless, they have already. Now, the reason why I'm going back is because some of you that have not seen yesterday's, yesterday's recording, right? When if I go to add theme, this was where I am before. So if I click on add theme, there are so many themes that are here. So many themes to build so many different websites that I want. Do you understand? You can literally install any one of them. And you see, if I install this one, it will give my website a different feel, right? You can preview any one of them and see how it will affect your website. Yeah, you can preview any one of them and see how it will affect your website. Although not all of them are free, some of them are not free. Some of them has free version, but not everything is free. Can you see this one? If you want to create a news website or a news blog, right? If you want to create a digital agency website, if you want to create all these news websites, if you want to create an e-commerce website for cosmetics or something, can you see that? This is this one, an e-commerce website for cream or whatever, right? Can you see? Just by installing a new theme, everything has changed. Just by checking out a new theme, right? And this one is for photography. There are tons and tons and tons of them. And yesterday, the assignment that I gave you guys yesterday is to explore. Just go ahead and check all these guys and explore. That was the assignment that I gave you guys yesterday, and I'm sure some of you did not do it, which is not good. I know some of you did not do it. What you were supposed to do is to explore and see all these things. Check this one out. It's for a blog, right? It's for a viral blog. And if you check it and if you see how it will, these are third-party themes that some people have created to make your life easy. Can you see? This is how this one will make your website look immediately after you are done installing it. Can you see that? This is how it will make your website look immediately after you are done installing it. Do you see that? Can you see? So, not to waste our time, now the thing that we are going to be using, because I believe that this one is the most beginner friendly, and it is general purpose. You can use it to build anything. You can use it to build an e-commerce website. You can use it to build anything you want to build, and it is the most beginner friendly theme. That is why I used to recommend it to everyone. Yeah. So the one that we are going to install is called Ocean WP. Ocean WP. Just go ahead and search for Ocean WP. Do you understand? And again, I need to set this I need to set this standard for you. Ocean WP. Make sure it is Ocean WP that you install. If you install something else that is not Ocean WP, you will not be able to follow me, because the settings and the flow will be different. Alright, please note, this is not time to this is time to follow instructions, because we are still learning. After who is this Rita Ogbolu that is just joining and leaving? Alright, I don't know who this Rita, please be stable. Alright. Okay, so as I was saying, just make sure, and then when you want to install, make sure you are connected to the internet, because it wants to download it from the internet. So just go ahead and click on install. Mute your microphone. Who is that? Rita, please mute your microphone. Alright, please make sure your microphone is muted. I hope you guys are following me. Alright, Rita, I see you. I hope you guys are following me. Yes, Ocean WP is a theme. Francis Ogbolu, Ocean WP is a theme, and it is the one we are going to be using. Just go ahead and install it. You can see it is currently installing now. Alright, when it is installing, I want to show you guys something. If you go to my company's website, edensdigital.agency, if you go to my company's website, right, if you go to Edens Digital, I want to show you guys something. I want to show you guys the websites that we are going to be modeling after. Alright, and the first thing that you have, I'm going to be showing you more of this actually, because as a web designer you have to have a portfolio. A portfolio is basically where people see the previous jobs that you have done. Do you understand? You can't say that you're a web designer and you yourself you don't have a website. It's like saying you are a tailor and you are walking naked. It's like saying you sell clothes and you yourself you are wearing rags. Do you understand? So people will judge the quality of work that you're going to deliver to them based on the quality of your portfolio. So it's very important to have a portfolio. We have branding portfolio, we have web design portfolio, we have promotional video portfolios, because those are what we do in Edens Digital. And trust me, clients pay us ridiculously high amount of money to do these things. Alright, it's very important for you to see. Now let's go to Edens Digital's web design portfolio, and I'm going to be showing you these are some of the projects that has been completed. So there is no way someone will come to this website hoping to create another website for themselves. If they browse through, they will just browse through the list of the things that we've done before, and they will be they'll be like, okay, these are people that I want to work with. Do you understand? These are people that I would like to work with, and then they would know the kind of job that you can do for them just by browsing through your portfolio. So it is very, very important, and some of you, we are going to be doing that together. Alright, I'm going to be showing you how you can do some of these things. That will be day 4, right? Because I believe that if I teach you a skill, I should also teach you how to earn from that skill. Day 4 will be denoted, will be designated to finishing up what we have created, and also teaching you how to get clients. Do you understand? Because I believe that if we learn a skill, we should also learn how to turn it into money. What's good is a skill that you have that you cannot earn from. So that is what we are going to do on day 4. Please mute your microphone. All right, it's a simple instruction. Make sure your microphone is muted. Do not unmute your microphone for any reason at all. All right, if you want to ask any question, put it in the chat section. If I have not read it, just be patient. I'll come and read it, and I will answer you. Do not unmute your microphone, because if you unmute your microphone, it is going to disrupt the flow of the class, and it is also going to disrupt our recording. All right, and when you guys are watching it again, it is just going to be messed up, and you won't be able to get the information very well. Please, let's cooperate. All right. And if you have a paid team, someone said, what if I have a paid team before? Then use a paid team. Do you understand? But if you want to follow this tutorial that we are doing, please install OceanWP. It's very important. If you want to follow this tutorial, install OceanWP. If you have a paid team before, you can go and use your paid team later. Do you understand? This is a beginner class. We are teaching people in a beginner way, and we are using OceanWP. You can use it later, but if you want to follow this tutorial, please install OceanWP. All right. Now, this is the websites that we are going to be modeling after. This is the website we are going to be modeling after. All right. This is the website we are going to be modeling after. Can you see that? By the ending of this 4 days class, you are going to be able to create this, this particular website. Today we are going to be creating the header. Do you understand? This is the website we are modeling after. So let's just keep this at the bottom of our, let me send you the link so that you can check it out later. Let me send it to our WhatsApp group. All right, I'll send it to our WhatsApp group. This is it on our WhatsApp group. You can check it out later. All right. So, my OceanWP is already installed. Just go ahead and click on activate. Just go ahead and click on activate. So after you've clicked on activate, now you are going to receive, you can see the new team has been activated. I used to, under these, teams that I used to have 3 before, 2022, this 2023, this 2020, and this 2021. But now I have an additional one that I have just installed, which is OceanWP, and it is currently the active team right now. So immediately after we've done that, now you are going to see, immediately after you've installed OceanWP, you will see this thing that pops up that says, thank you for installing OceanWP team. We highly recommend that you install Ocean Extra and all that stuff. Just go ahead and click on install and activate. I'm going to be telling you more about plugins and what they do. All right, but for now, let's focus on the task at hand. Just go ahead and click install and activate. And if yours is not bringing it, I will show you. If yours is not bringing this, this pop-up, but it should actually immediately after you install OceanWP, it should give you this option where you can just click on install and activate. Where you can just click on install and activate. All right, so it is still installing, activating, and all that stuff. Right, you can just click on install and activate, and in case your own did not bring it, immediately after you are done, then this will be done. So just go ahead and click on skip. Just skip this one. We don't need this. All right, just go ahead and skip this one. If it brings this for you, just go ahead and skip it. Do you understand? Very good. So if you get here, it means we have successfully installed OceanWP. We have successfully installed OceanWP. Now, the next thing we are going to do right now after installing OceanWP is okay. Now, before we go, in case your own did not bring up that pop-up, just come to plugins. Under plugins, all right, click on plugins. In case your own did not bring that pop-up where we clicked on install and activate, just go to plugins, and what I want you to do is just click on add new. All right, just click on add new. All right, just click on add new, and after you click on add new, just search for Ocean Extra. Just search for Ocean Extra. Do you understand? So under plugins, so don't forget under plugins, then it should bring Ocean Extra for you here. then you can go ahead and install it. Just click on install. It will have install button like this. Just go ahead and click on install it. It is active way because I've already installed and activated it. After you click on install and it has successfully installed, it will ask you to activate it. Click on activate and you'll be good to go. So I think in tomorrow's class, I'm going to be diving deeper into how plugins work, so that we all understand these things. Okay. So let us proceed. Now, what I need you to do is to click on this delivery button, this home page button. Just go ahead and click on it. I hope you guys are following me. I hope you are following me. If you are following me, type I am following. If you are following me, go ahead and type I am following. If you are following me, type I am following. If you are following me, please type I am following. Very good. This class is being recorded. Alright. Now, imagine, because we have installed a new theme, Ocean WP, the appearance of our website has changed. Right? I understand that this is not looking too interesting right now. It is not looking very interesting, but by the time we are done, our job in these 4 days is to turn this guy that is looking like this into something like this. Alright, into this. This is what we are this is what we are modeling after, and this is what we are hoping to create. We are going to be turning it into this. Do you understand? We are going to be turning it into this. So I need you guys to follow me as closely as possible. Do you understand? So what I need you guys to do when you are here right now is to click on this customize button. Alright, just click on customize. I need you to click on customize. Just click on customize. Right? You are learning a very, very, very lucrative skill right here now. You are learning a very, very lucrative skill that can make you a lot of money. Right? By the time we are done with this class, by the time we are done with this 4 days class, you are going to be a web designer. You are going to be a skillful web designer. Alright? If you go online right now, and then what I'm going to be teaching you, I'll be teaching you how you can how you can actually master your skill and be good enough to go after international clients, because that is where the money is actually. Working for Nigerian clients, yeah, you're going to make some money, but really making good money is when you work for international clients and you get paid in dollars. When you are earning in dollars, that is where you're going to enjoy the beauty of having a lucrative tech skill like this one. Let's go to a new tab right now. If you type how much does it cost to build a website? How much does it cost to build a website? Now, somebody said small business type of website from 8 to 16 pages should cost between $2,000 and $9,000. From 8 pages to 16 pages, $2,000 to $9,000. Now, these are Uyibo people, like on Upwork. Do you understand? On Upwork, Upwork is even a it's a freelance website though, for that matter. It's a freelance website for that matter. And some people are. Let's go here and see more. More slim fitted answers, right? But here is the thing. Even if you charge $1,000 or even $5,000 or $500, even as a beginner, $200, if that is all you are getting for your website as a beginner, $200, and you are doing a good job, $200 is more than 100,000. $200 is almost like in today's currency exchange, it's almost up to 120k per job, per one job. That is the salary of some people that are working tirelessly in Lagos, in the street of Lagos. They will wake up early in the morning, they will enter hold up just to earn even less than 100k, and just in one job you are going to get it. But even if you have mastered your skills so much and you can charge something like this, people that are charging this, they are not monsters now. They are human beings like you. They're the one earning, they are the one earning stuff like this. The difference between you and people that are earning these amounts is the skill set. And that is just what we are hoping you are going to get in this class. And something even more sweet, I'm going to share with you from my experience building this company from, this company Eden's Digital, building it from zero into, a multi-millionaire company. Into a multi-millionaire company. I'm going to be sharing with you some of the things that, I've done. And if you are wondering why would a person do this for free, then you are not doing well. It means you've not seen yesterday's class that I sent to the group. That is why you don't understand the reason why I'm willing to teach all this for free, right? I'm also the CEO and the managing director of Nova University, and Nova University is my passion. Nova University is what I do for passion. All right, Nova University, I created it during COVID-19, and it is meant to teach African youths, monetizable digital skill, to help them get the relevant skill. Can you see Nova University is an online mentorship community that empowers African youths, that enables them to learn monetizable digital skill. All right, you can go ahead and watch this video. Some of you must have seen this video, but if you watch this video, you are going to understand to the core what I'm actually doing in Nova University. Nova University has more than 4,000 students, about 480 something thousand students. About 4,800 and something thousand students. Those are the number of students that I have in Nova University. And if you look at your class right now, your class is tagged Web Design Masterclass, Web Design Masterclass 52. I think 52. It means more than 52 classes of this has been held in the past. This is not the first one, this is not the second one, and this is not going to be the last one. Nova University community is growing and we are exploding. People are changing their lives for better. Before we continue, this is where we are continuing from. All right, just make sure you have clicked on customize. Before we continue, let me show you some things. The reason why I'm showing you this is not for bragging or something. It is for you to understand that there are people ahead of you that have changed their life, and it is possible for you to change your life as well. For you to understand the gravity of what you are learning right now. I'm going to play a video of a guy for you. Right? His name is Francis. Maybe you must have heard me spoken about Francis before, but let me just play a video for you. Let me play this video, right? And you will understand. You will see.
Hello, my name is Francis Adigbe. I'm a graphic designer. Before 2 days ago, I think 3 days ago. Yeah. But now I can proudly tell you I'm a web designer. Okay, I came across Nova University on Facebook. I saw an ad about free masterclass for web design, and I decided to click the link because I've always been that enthusiast. I've been reading a lot about it. But trust me, after that first and second day experience by Big Sam, I took the decision. Even while the class was still on, I was already doing stuff. Before the master class of 4 days got done, I got my first deal of 50,000 naira to build something. I think a construction website. Just from what Big Sam taught us, I was able to achieve something creative. Immediately, I did a video and posted on my WhatsApp status. I got another pharmacy e-commerce deal of 100,000.
Okay, now look at that. I want you guys to understand something from what I just played for you right now. He said something that really, really caught my mind. He said, even while this free class was still going on, he was able to capture what he was doing in the class, put it on his WhatsApp status, and he got his first deal of 50,000 naira. This guy he started Nova University in maybe 2021 or so. Maybe like towards the beginning of 2021. That was when he joined Nova University, right? That was when he made this video, right? And before the free masterclass ended, he was already doing stuff. He was already making money. That is because he took action. And in fact, that's one of the things that I'm going to push you guys to do right here on this call, right? I'm going to give you an assignment today that every single one of you must submit. Every single one of you on this call, you have to submit that assignment. Towards the ending of this class, I'm going to tell you what the assignment will be, right? This is absolutely real. If I show you, if you go to Google right now, his name is Francis Adegbe or Magic, that's his name. If you type his name on Facebook right now, you are going to see. If you click on people, all right, sorry, if you click on people right here, you are going to see this is one of the things that I taught them. People under my personal mentorship, this is one of the things that I taught them. If you are going to work for foreigners, if you are going to work for people outside the country, you have to be searchable on Google. One of the biggest issues you are going to face as a Nigerian working for companies abroad or working for abroad clients is that they will think you are a fraud, because anywhere they hear the name Nigerian, they automatically associate you with someone that is not trustworthy, someone that is capable of scamming them. And in order to earn their trust, you have to have a consistent digital footprint. You have to have a consistent digital footprint, and this is one of the things that I have taught them. Right? This is one of the things that I've taught them. Can you see the first thing this guy does is web design consultant? Web design consultant. The name of the course on Nova University is called Web Design Consultancy. If you click on this, the name of the course that I run on Nova University is called Web Design Consultancy. Can you see? Web Design Consultancy. It typically learns web design consultancy from Nova University, became a web design consultant from Nova University, and it's not the only one. If you check another guy, another random guy from Nova University, Diamond Joseph Iyo. If you check another guy, Diamond Joseph Iyo, this is him. Check him out here. He's also a Nova learner. Can you see? Education, University of Iyo, second one, Nova University. Can you see? The second one, Nova University. People are changing their life with Nova University. Is not just your random online, come and learn this thing for free and all that stuff. No, Nova University is something that I created out of burning passion. Right? Check this out. This is Diamond. This same guy. This is him here. Do you understand? Nova University is a Nova learner. Right? And he has his own company that I taught them how to create. He has his own company called Dari Creatives. If you see, Francis has his own company called, let me show you Francis. Francis has his own company called Founder of FNet Tech. That is the name of his company. They are nothing. Like, they don't have anything when I met them. They are just normal. You heard it from him. He was just a graphic designer when he joined Nova University.
Hello. My name is Francis Adegbe. I'm a graphic designer.
That's all. He was just a graphic designer. And Nova University took him from that graphic designer that he is, and look at what he is today. Look at everything that he is today. In fact, we have a WhatsApp community. If you go to Web Design Mentorship, we have a mentorship community. I think Francis had his birthday yesterday, so everybody was praying. Was praying for him. This is also Diamond. Can you see Diamond, Nova University, Eminence, all of them? These guys are bosses. This guy has also created his own company called La Vista Digital. Someone has already created his own company called Amazing D Concept. All right, these are guys that I met. This is another one that I created this company, KJ Digitals. These are guys that have gone through Nova University. Before you think this is just another web design class that you just go and you forget that you came to a web design class, you should know that the people that have gone through this process before, they've come out with amazing results. The people that are still under my mentorship, they are doing extreme. See something. Lisa, there's a lady called Lisa. I think she just enrolled in Nova University. This is what she has created in just how many days? 10 hours ago, she posted on the community. This is a community website, right? And this is my favorite quote: "Success is not hard. If you have a mentor," Olubayo Sam, founder of Nova University, All right, this guy posted about a day ago. He said about a day ago. He said, "My name is Oluwatobi Owolabi. I've been able to learn a lot. I hope to become a professional web designer. Thank you, Big Sam. Thank you, Nova University." Check out what Lisa said. My name is Lisa Chukuma. I'm sorry I'm mispronouncing these names. I must say I'm impressed by how much I've learned so far. It gets really challenging sometimes, but I tend to bounce right back. Please mute your microphone. Who is that? Please mute your microphone. Ezen Wobi. Sorry I'm mispronouncing your name. Please mute your microphone. Right? You know, so much interesting knowledge and skill to be acquired. Towards the end of the course, I've been able to design a website with great confidence, all thanks to Nova University. You know, people who are here turning their life around. It's not the only. Someone posted 3 days ago. My name is Paul. So much, and this is what they have created so far. These are newbies that have never touched. Some of them have never touched laptop before in their lives, right? That is the reason why I created Nova University. In case you don't understand why we are doing this, why we are here, you don't even know the reason why you are here. Maybe you just saw a free class and you see that what are they doing here? Maybe it is true, maybe it's a lie. Let us come and check it out. You know? Can you see? In fact, we are still going to do a program where Nova University will be giving free laptop funds because some people they want to join this class but they don't have laptops. We are going to be writing to sponsors. I'm going to be raising funds to give, many Nigerian youths are willing to learn digital skills to change their life, but they don't have access to a functioning laptop. We're going to create a crowdfunding campaign to actually, provide funds for them to get laptops in order to execute some of these things. That is the reason why I created Nova University. I created it out of passion, out of burning passion, because I wanted to help people. And I created Nova University and it turned to something extremely explosive. Union Bank is funding us. A lot of other platforms are funding Nova University. All right, in which you are going to get to know tomorrow, because some of you will get to be a part of, you're going to get to be a part of Nova University. You are going to be admitted into Nova University like this. All right, you're going to be admitted into Nova University like this, but only 10 persons. It's only 10 slots that will be open tomorrow. Right, you're going to get to be inside the inner circle, be under me, and I'll be mentoring you, and I will take you through what I've taken all these guys through. Diamond, every one of them, I will take you through some of the things that I've taken them through, and hopefully I pray that your life will turn out like their life has already turned out, because I'm super proud of these guys. I am super proud of them. This is Francis. These are the most active guys on this platform. It is really amazing. It is really amazing what God is doing through me in Nova University. It is so super amazing. And I hope that by the ending of this class, by the ending of these 4 days, it will leave a positive impact in your life, that you also yourself, you are going to be able to point to that this is a defining moment in my life. This is where you necessarily don't have to end up being a web designer. All right, you necessarily don't have to end up, but I want this class to form an impact in your life, to change the way you think, to enhance your thinking faculty, so that you start chasing your goal and you start chasing things that actually matters. You see opportunities that are out there and you start attracting those opportunities to yourself. I've always been a man of discipline, and every single person that is under me that I've been, privileged to mentor, I make sure I imbibe the same level of discipline inside their life as well. I'm a very young guy. I'm a very super young guy. Some of you will be very astonished when you hear my age. But the things that I've accomplished in my life, it is not just because, I'm just going around doing things randomly. They are deliberate effort. They are from deliberate effort and deliberate, working circumspectly according to the will of God, according to what God wants for my life. All right, don't mind me. I'm a speaker. I'm a motivational speaker. I like to speak a lot, but I hope you appreciate what I'm telling you guys. If you understand what I'm saying, type it in the chat section right now. Say I understand. If you understand what I'm saying and you can relate to the things that I'm telling you right now, type it in the chat section that I understand. Nova University, this free 4 days class is much more than just learning how to design websites. If you want to learn how to design websites, go to YouTube. Type how to design website. You will see a lot of tutorials. But what I want to give you right here is much more than that. I want you to, go out tomorrow, go to church tomorrow and pray a different prayer for your life. I want you to, I want you to have a paradigm shift. If you've watched yesterday's class that I sent, you will understand what I'm saying. I want you to have a paradigm shift. That has always been the unique selling point of Nova University, and that is why it is so successful. Because this is much more than just a tutorial that teaches you how to do stuff. There are a lot of tutorials. I mean, see how someone's life changed from just a graphic designer. See a lot of things that they've been able to achieve on their own after passing through Nova University. See a lot of things that they've been able to achieve on their own. That is because something else entered into their life. And I hope the same thing will enter into your life as well. Alright? Very good. Very good. Now, yesterday's class has been sent to the group. Yesterday's class has been sent to the group. Please, you can tell someone to resend it to you, but it is already on the group. Do you understand? It is already on the group. Now, here we are. Let's continue. Alright? Now, the first thing, we can see a couple of settings here. The first thing we are going to do is to click on site identity. Alright, just click on site identity. After you've clicked on that customize button, click on site identity. Now, under site identity, we are going to, instead of having just delivery websites, you can change it to anything you want. You can change it to anything you want. Delivery website, you can see it's changing here. As you are writing it here, it is changing here. So your site tagline, instead of having just another WordPress website, you can change it to something you want. Maybe the best delivery website in Lagos. Alright, and you can add a site icon. Alright, site icon and all these things that are just, that you are seeing on the browser. You can use it for Eden's Digital. It is still this letter E. That is the site icon. For Nova University, you can see the Nova University logo. For Google, Google's logo. Do you understand? So let us add a site icon. That is what we are about to add right now. Can you see? It is the WordPress logo that is currently in our website that we are creating. But once we upload a new, a new logo, let me see. Maybe I can pull up a logo from my local. Let me just pull up a logo from Eden's. Okay, let me pull up Eden's Digital's logo and put it. So immediately after you upload a fav icon, it is also called favicon. Alright, so immediately after you upload it and you select it, you can just go ahead and crop image and leave it there. And lo and behold, you are going to have your site icon. Can you now see it has changed from that WordPress logo to the to the logo that I just uploaded? So we are already getting there. We've successfully added a site icon. So immediately after you are done with that, publish your changes. Always publish your changes. It is important, because if your website, if your laptop should go off without you publishing your changes, you are going to lose all your settings. So get out of site identity. Let's move to the next thing, which is menus. All right, menus. We want to create menu. This menu, these ones that you can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. This about us, services, pricing, work with us, and so on. That's what we want to create now. So what we did is that we clicked on menus after site identity menus. So let's create a new menu. Just come over here. You can read all these things if you want to, but everything is saying just click here and create a new menu. And what I need you to do is to select main. Don't forget, please select main, so that if you know that we are talking about it being a main menu. All right, and then name it anything you want. You can name it Samuel's menu, Francis menu, Diamond menu, Solomon's menu, whatever. But me, I like to name it main menu so that I will know what I'm doing. I like to name it main menu. Just name it main menu so that I will know that it is the main menu. Don't forget to click on this mail. Select main. So immediately after you're done doing that, just go ahead and click on next. Right? Just click on next. Immediately after you're done clicking on next, then we are going to add menu items. We're about to add menu items. So just go ahead and click add items. Do you understand? So the first thing we are going to add right here is that we have something called home. All right, we have home, we have services, we have about us, pricing, and work with us. So we are going to put home. All right, we have home. Just click on home, and then let's add another one. We have about. Add about. We have what else? We have services. We have services, and we have pricing. We have pricing. I mean, according to what we have here, we have services, we have about, we have pricing, we have work with us, right? And we have work with us. So let's go ahead and click on. Okay, very good. Now, if you check this out, right? If you check this out, you can see that they are already aligning here. Can you see? They are already aligning here. We are getting there, small. They're already aligning here. Can you see that? Very good. Now, they're already aligning here. Now, let's say I want to rearrange it, because if you see it here, services is before about us. So if you want to rearrange it or make things better, you can carry services from where it is right now. Just left click on it and hold, and you can drag it with your mouse. You can drag it anywhere you want to drag it. You can drag it above home, and you will see automatically it will switch to be above home here. All right, someone is trying to join. You can see we now have services before home. Someone is trying to join. Someone is trying to join, right? So from what we are learning, you can see I can carry work with us and put here, and put here. You can see. Now, if I want to achieve something in the sense that I want work with us to be a drop down under pricing, or I want to create a drop down like this, in this case, can you see that I have some drop down in this Eden's Digital case? Can you see that I have a drop down? All right, I have this drop down. Let's say I want to create something like this. Here is how we are going to achieve that. So let's say I want work with us to be under services. Just carry work with us like this and indent it forward a little bit under services. You will now see that work with us will now be a drop down under services. Can you see? Services now has a little bit of drop down, and we have work with us there. Let's say you want to make about us under work with us or under pricing. You can put about us under work with us again, under services again, on the same line. Can you see they are on the same line? Now we now have services to be having work with us and about us under it, right? Let's say you can just put them down by returning them to their original states, right? Now let's go ahead and arrange it as they should be. Arrange this one here, and followed by services, followed by about us, according to what we have and what we are following. We have home, about, services, about us, then pricing and work with us. Then we have pricing and then work with us. I hope you are learning something. If you are learning something, come to the chat section here and type yes. If you are learning something tonight, indeed, I want you to come here and type yes. Well done, Solomon Shalom. I can see Faustina Okafor, Philip, you are doing well. Franklin, James Margaret, Ebenezer, Abiodun Adeyinka, I can see you. You guys are doing well. Matthew Dominic dropped a triple yes. Francis Ogbolu. Someone said yes, but go try it again. Of course, definitely, every single one has to try it again, because it's very, very important. It's very, very important for you to try this again. In fact, not even again once, again and again and again, in order to solidify, your skills. Constance Henry said, please, can you go back on how the menu? I don't get that. I don't understand your question. Can you type it again? Maybe you are saying I should go over the menu again. Well, I can do a quick recap, but I might not be able to go over it. But the recording of this class will be available. We've already spent 1 hour. I wouldn't want this class to be too long. All right. So immediately after we are done with this, make sure you publish your changes. Do you understand? Get out of here. All right, get out of here. Now menu. The first thing we did was site identity, and then we went to menu. All right, just go ahead and create a new menu, and then you can set up your menu here. All right, we are going to be learning more about these things. I just want you to come over here and practice on your own. You have your local WP in front of you. Go ahead and practice as much as you can. All right, the next thing here is widgets, but we are not going to touch widgets. All right, we don't need to touch widgets for now. Home page settings, we are going to deal with that tomorrow. Typography, we can go under typography. Can you see we have dealt with site identity menus? I skipped this, you can check it out yourself. I skipped this one as well. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Typography, click on typography, and then come to you can set typography here. All right, you can set your typography, you can set body, you can set the type of font family you want. My favorite font family is Poppins. All right, you can set font family here. Do you understand? You can set it to whatever, any other ones you like. Can you see that immediately after I change the font, can you see that all the fonts here has changed? Can you see that the font of the website has changed? I'm going to change it back to what I have. I'm going to change it back to Poppins, right? And then you can adjust the font size and font everything. But the font that I really want to change right now is, let's go to main menu. This is main menu here. I want the font to still be Poppins. All right, and I want the font width to be about maybe 500 medium. Do you understand? I'm trying to match this, maybe 500 medium, and maybe I can increase the size, the font size to 15 pixels. And letter spacing, I can increase the letter spacing a little bit. And then I can click on publish. Immediately after I'm done, I'll get out. You can check out other other typography as well, but I'm going to get out of typography. You can please just go ahead and explore. All right, come over here, sit down with it, spend your time, explore, try things. That is why we are building on local host, so that you can try as much as you can. As a good student that you are supposed to be, you are supposed to please give me a moment, I have to get water. My throat is already dry. Please give me a moment, I'll be back soon. All right. Please give me a moment, I want to get water. All right, I'm back. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for that. I'm back. Thank you, Adeyinka. Thank you, Franklin. Thank you, Philippe. Thank you. Thank you, Abiodun. Yeah. All right. So, okay, guys, don't worry if you are not getting it now. The recording will be sent, and you can sit down with it and actually learn all these things. It's as simple as that. The class is being recorded. Don't worry, I have the recording here. This is my recording software, so we are currently recording. We have no problem at all. Do you understand? Please just try as much as possible to keep up. Yeah. So immediately after we are done with typography, we can go to general options. General options is the next one. Go to general options, and you can see general styling, right? You can see now some people used to complain that they don't see this color palette is not showing for them. The reason why the color palette is not showing for you is maybe probably you are not connected to the internet, or your internet is not strong. Please just connect to the internet and reload the page. Just reload this customizer and it will show. Do you understand? So if I change the primary color to red, all right, if I change the primary color to red and I publish, you will see when I hover over these things are changing to red. All right, you will see that these things are changing to red now. That's because I've changed the primary color to red. These things are now changing to red now. Can you see? The button is now red and all these things are now red. That's because I've changed the primary color to red. If I change it to blue, right? Some of these things will change to blue too. Can you see? Well, let's leave it at red, right? Now you can change other thing. Site background, general website background. You can see you can change it as well. You can change anything you like, but I'm just going to go back to the default white. If you want to set an image background, link color, and all those stuff, please explore on your own time, right? That's general styling. Now under general settings, you can also do some other extra settings that you want, right? But these are not very important. All right, we are going to skip this as well. And scroll to top, page title. Now this is what they call page title. See this guy here, this is what they call page title. You can customize it the way you like. You can decide to hide it on all devices. Most of the time I used to hide it because it has no use, right? But there are some things you can do with this. You might want to change the color. All right, maybe make the color blue or something. Or perhaps even some people, what they do is that they add image to it. You can decide under its style, you can decide to make it a background image. If you make it a background image, you can upload an image. Yeah, you can upload an image for it. You could go ahead and select image, and you could upload an image. You could upload an image. I'm coming. Let me find a suitable image. All right, you could upload an image like this. You could upload an image like this, right? All right, I'm just taking a sip of water. All right, you can upload an image like this, and okay, still loading. Okay, you could have it to be in the center. Okay, let me change this to let me change this image. I think it's having issues with WPEG images. Let me change it to maybe this. I'm looking for an image that will be perfect. Maybe this one, sure. All right. Okay, can you see that it's already loading the image? Okay, very good. Can you now see? We now have it being an image. All right. You could go ahead and change its attachment. You could make it fixed so that the website can scroll on it like this. But I mean, this is not how to create an arrow section. I'm going to be showing you how to create an arrow section very soon. That will be tomorrow. So, but most of the time, just go ahead and hide it on all devices. So if you click on hide it on all devices, it's going to hide everything. You're not going to have a clean slate like this. It's going to hide it. It's going to hide it. So what I need you to do is to get out of here, publish your changes, get out of here, and scroll to top. All right, scroll to top is also important. All right, all this scroll to top. Now let me show you. Maybe I have it on Nova University. Now I don't think Nova University has scroll to top. Right, I'm looking for a website that has scroll to top so I can show you. You understand what scroll to top is now? That little thing that will be around here, that when you click on it, it will scroll it back to top. That's scroll to top. All right, so that's scroll to top. Let me show you. Let me see. Maybe I can show you what scroll to top is. All right, all these things you can select anyone you like. From here. Can you see this little button here? That when you click on it, you take it up. Exactly. You can customize it the way you like. You can choose any icon for it. You could go ahead and adjust the position. You could adjust the position, right? You could adjust the position here. You can go ahead and change the color. You can change the color of the scroll to top, right? You can change the position. You can change the icon size, the border radius, whatever. I've already changed the over color to red. That is why it is red right now. You can do anything you like with it, but I'm not going to be messing with that one. I don't really like it, so I'm going to remove the scroll to top app. But if you want it in your website, by all means put it there. All right, I'm going to get out of here, and then I'm going to leave you to explore the rest. The rest are not very important for now. You can explore it on your own, but let's get out of here and let's scroll down. Okay, the next thing we are going to go to is header. All right, so let's go under header. Header is the next thing to do. Go to header, then we have general options under header. All right, so don't forget, this is the general place where we started. You can see site identity and co, and we go inside header. Then header has its own, menu as well. It has its own sub menu, subcategories as well. The first subcategory is general. And under general, what kind of header do you want? This is the header that we are talking about. This is the header, the entirety of this thing, the totality of this thing. That is the header, right? So you could adjust the size of the header. Can you see this header size is increasing, but mostly we are just going to put it at something around here. And what style of header do you want? Do you want a transparent header? Transparent header is in the sense that the content will be visible at the background. Let me show you a website that I created. I'm going to be showing you more of that here tomorrow, but Search Up Schools, right? Let me show you Search Up Schools website to demonstrate what a transparent header looks like, right? I'm going to be showing you more of that tomorrow. All right, it is still loading. When it is done loading, I'm going to show it to you. I hope you guys are still following me. All right. Still loading. Can you see this? This is a transparent header. This is their own header section. This is the header section. You can see that the content, the banner is showing behind this header. The header just has maybe something like a dark overlay on it, something like a darkened overlay, but you can still see the header behind it. And most of the time it's always very beautiful and nice if you know how to use it very well. So for your information, that is an example of a transparent header. If you want, that's a type of transparent header. If that is what you would want to if that is what you would like to put on your website, that's how to do it. That's how to achieve transparent header. You could use a top menu kind of header, which is ugly. You could use a top menu kind of header, which is ugly. This is how it looks like. Can you see? This is how a top menu kind of header looks like. But I don't think anybody should use that kind of stuff. You could use full screen, center, vertical, custom header, and any of them. But me, most of the time, I just stick with minimal. Minimal is good. Minimal is awesome. Let's just use minimal. Let us set the header width. I think this is okay like this, right? You could set a full screen header if you want, add margin bottom if you want, add background color. Maybe you could change background color to red, yellow, or any color that you want, but most of the time we just leave it as white. All right, we just leave it as white. And also padding. If you want to do padding, you can do padding the way you like, but that is how you do general header settings. That's how you do header settings. Let's get out of here and let's keep header media. Let's come to logo. Click on logo. We want to set a logo. Instead of having delivery website name here, we want to set a specific logo. So just go ahead under logo, just go ahead and upload. Let's upload the logo. All right, maybe you've already asked a graphic designer to create a logo for the website. Let's go ahead and upload the logo. Let me upload Nova University's logo, and let's use that as an example, right? I'm going to go ahead and skip cropping, and yeah. Then we have a logo. Can you see that? We have a logo already. But this is too big. You can go ahead and use this max length and max width to adjust the size of the logo. Do you understand? All right, you can adjust the size of the logo. I'm coming. Let me do it. I want to skip cropping. Aha. All right. So you can adjust the size of the logo. Can you see? You could adjust the size of the logo. But one thing I really love about WordPress is something called responsiveness, right? Something called responsiveness, which means how does your website look on other devices? How does it look on phone, and how does it look on tablet? Now, if you notice something in this world that we are right now, majority of the people visiting your website are going to be visiting on a mobile phone. They're going to be visiting on a mobile phone. So we have to pay attention to how that website looks on mobile. It is very, very, very important. That is what they call mobile responsiveness. That's what they call mobile responsiveness. Now, check this out. Check out these icons at the bottom here. Can you see my screen? Can you see my cursor here at the bottom here? Can you see this tablet icon? If you click on this tablet icon, it will show you how it looks on a tablet. Do you understand? And if you click on mobile, it will show you how it looks on a mobile. But trust me, I'm seeing that this logo is too big on a mobile. So what I'm going to do is to adjust this size on a mobile phone, and I'll make sure it is not bigger than this. All right, I'll make sure it's not bigger than this. It is just 97. I'm giving it 97 pixel. And on a tablet, I'm going to give it only, let's say 124 on tablets, and I can go back to desktop and give it maybe 147. Now the thing is that it does not affect one another. If I switch back to tablets, it went back to 124. If I switch back to mobile phone, it went back to 97 as I have set it. That is what is called mobile. In fact, let me reduce it more on mobile. All right, I want to reduce it more on mobile. Right? It does not affect one another. Can you see? It does not affect one another at all. Does not affect one another at all. Do you understand? That is what is called mobile responsiveness. And this is something that you should definitely consider when you are creating your designs. Right? Make sure you publish your changes and get out of here. Then come to menu. All right, click on menu, and you can go ahead and let's deal with this menu. Let's style them up. And do you want to add a link effect? Maybe you can put underline from left, link effect when people hover over it, right? Like for example, in Nova University, Eden's Digital, if you hover over this, you can see that it has a background lighting, the background color changes, right? I've already selected to be underlined from left. If you hover over it, you can see it is underlining blue from left. That's because the color here is blue. I can change the color here to red. When I change the color here to red, when you hover over it, you can see that it is changing to red now, underlining from left, which is a cool effect. You can have other effects here, circular review, backlighting. You can use backlighting. Backlighting is going to create some sort of background stuff. Can you see? Some sort of background stuff. You could affect the color from here, change it to red or something. Can you see? You could affect the color here, right, the way you like. But I think I like underline from left better. Underline from left is better. I hope you guys are following me. I hope you are following me. Someone said, can we have an image on the header section? Yes, we can. I think I've shown you that. Yes, we can have an image on it. If you want to put an image, you can. I think maybe you are talking about the logo, right? If you are talking about the logo, yes, this is it. If you want to talk about maybe header media, you can put header media. If you want to put the media in the header, perhaps you can do that, if that is something you would want to do. But if this is what you are talking about, yes, we can. So also immediately after this, scroll down. I'm still under menu. Just scroll down, and main style. You could mess with the main style, but I need you to scroll down and see something. Search icon. I want to remove this search icon. This search icon that is here, I want to remove it, because under what we are modeling after, there is no search icon. We don't have any search icon there. Instead, we have we have all these social media icons. So we are going to remove the search icon. Instead of having search icon here, we are going to disable the search icon. All right, and once I click on disable, it's going to go away. And then after that, the search icon is already gone. It's already gone. The search icon is already gone. We're already getting there small. So let's get out of here. And the next thing that I want us to do is to go to social menu. See social menu. Click on social menu, and click on enable social menu. Can you see social menu? This is what we are about to build now. This social menu here, just click on enable social menu. Click on enable social menu, and then after you enable social menu, it will give you all these things. And then you could use simple, colored, minimal, dark. Just click on dark. All right, let's use the dark mode, because I think this is the dark one. Dark. Can you see that? Let's choose the dark one. You can choose anyone you like here. All right, you can choose anyone you like here. And if you scroll down, you are going to see it is giving you Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, all the social menus that we have. Most of them are here. All right, so most of them are here. So what I want you to do is you are going to copy the link to your social account. So if you come to my, let me show you my my first company, Live Right Healthcare. All right, if you type Live Right Healthcare, if you guys don't know Live Right Healthcare, I'm also the also the owner of Live Right Healthcare. If you watch yesterday's class, you will understand. You will see some of this. You will see some of these things, right? Live Right Healthcare is my health tech startup company. Do you understand? So what I actually want to do is that if you go online and you type Live Right Healthcare, all right, so you type Live Right Healthcare online, you are going to see this is our website. This is this is LinkedIn, right? If you copy LinkedIn account, you can just copy your LinkedIn. You can copy our LinkedIn link. The link to your company's LinkedIn. Just copy it, and what you should do is paste it under LinkedIn. Just paste it under LinkedIn. All right. Also, you can copy. This is VC4A. All right. You can also copy the Facebook link. Copy the Facebook link. All right. You can copy the Facebook link, and you can paste it. Or paste it under Facebook. Paste it under Facebook, and copy your Instagram link. Paste it under Instagram. You get the point. Just paste the links to your social accounts, paste it where they ought to be, and immediately after you paste it, it is the only ones with link that will show up. The other ones that does not have link, they won't show up. Twitter will not show up because you don't have a link for Twitter. It's only Facebook. I'm sorry guys, my throat is very dry. Okay, so it's only Facebook, Instagram. I put hashtag. I put hash under Instagram, and LinkedIn that will show up. All right, just go ahead and click on publish. Now this thing will show up very soon, right? Just go ahead and click on publish. Let's get out of here, and perhaps we can click on mobile menu. Let's check our mobile menu real quick. But before that, let's load up this thing. I want you guys to see the social menu. When the social menu has already loaded, can you see? These are the social menu. We're already getting there. Can you see? We're already getting there small. But the thing is that we need to add some spaces. We need to have some spaces. All right. And also this thing, there is a top bar here. There's a top bar here. This one does not have a top bar, so we're going to remove the top bar. But there is a top bar here in case you want to use it. Now this is an example of a top bar, and this is how you can use it. Can you see? This is the main header in this website here, and this is a top bar. The top bar can have extra information you want here, your social icon here, and it can be beautiful, if you use it very well. But most of the time, I used to remove it, but in this case it serves the purpose perfectly well. It's very beautiful, very unique, it has different styling and all that stuff. It makes it colorful. If you have extra information you want to put there, you can leave it, but I'm going to be showing you how you can use it or how you can remove it. But for now, let us paste this thing out under social icon. Let's scroll down. Margin, let's give it margin left of maybe 10 and margin right of 10. Can you see? We've already spaced it out. Very good. Let's publish it. Let's publish our changes and get out of here. I hope you guys are still following me. Someone said they are unable to hear. Someone said I'm unable to hear anything. Can you guys hear me? Or have I been speaking to myself since morning? Please type in the chat section if you can hear me. All right, thank you. Don't worry, we'll soon finish this class, right? So now we already spaced this thing out. So let's come to mobile menu. Now remember what I told you guys about mobile responsiveness. So let's switch to mobile mode. This is mobile mode. This is how our website looks on mobile, right? Now, scroll down. The first thing I want us to do is to remove this menu stuff, this menu thing, this thing that has menu here. Scroll down to a point that says general settings, that says mobile menu type. If you click on this thing, it is showing it as a drop down. All right. You could, instead of drop down, you can have it as a sidebar, such that when you click on it, it will just slide out, right? Instead of having it drop down, it will slide. When you click on, can you see it is sliding as a sidebar? If that is what you want, yeah, you can leave it like that, right? And if you want it to be a full screen, such that when you click on the mobile, when you click on the mobile part, it's going to take over your full screen. Can you see? It's another style. That's another style. It's taking over your full screen. That's another style if you wish, right? So, but what I'm going to do is that I'm going to leave it at drop down. I'm going to leave it at drop down. Drop down is awesome. Display menu text. This menu text that is here, that is disfiguring our design. Display menu text, I'm going to uncheck it. So it's going to take it away. Do you understand? It's going to take it away. Can you see? Now we are making sense a little bit now. Now, the next thing is this hamburger menu. This hamburger menu looks ugly. All right, you could, change it, but you could change it to this 3D reverse. You change it to 3D reverse, you will see it will come alive. The menu will come alive. Can you see the menu has already is getting bigger, more beautiful, and it has this nice animation. Can you see how it is, switching? Can you see how it is switching? But I like to use elastic reverse. Elastic reverse looks very cool and very beautiful. It is going to be, bumping elastically. Can you see how it is? I really like this. Elastic reverse. That is what I use most of the time. Elastic reverse. So let's leave it as that. And you can change the color of the hamburger as you wish. If you want it to be red, you can change it to be red. You can change it to be green. Can you see it is now green in color, right? But I'll just leave it as black. Black is awesome. Black is beautiful. And some other things. If you want to put mobile menu search, this search box that is here, I want to remove it. All right, mobile menu search, remove it. Do you understand? So it's no longer there. I've already removed mobile menu search. It's no longer there. All right. So yeah, you could just go over here and see what these colors, what they affect. Just go ahead and just go ahead. For example, this one now, can you see? It is the background of this drop down thingy. You can, there is a lot you can check out here. Make sure you spend your time and just go through what every of these things do. The more you know about this thing, the more you can customize your design to look the way you want it to look. So finally, what we are going to do is I'm going to show you. Let's switch back to desktop mode. I'm going to show you this top bar. Let's get out of here. We're already done under header. Now we are back at the root menu, site identity and all. Alright, now let's go to top bar. This is the top bar. Now click on general settings, and then if you want to enable the top bar, enable it. If you want to disable it, just uncheck this one and it will be gone. Can you see it is gone? But if you have something you want to put on there, you can go ahead and enable it. You can enable it, right? And it can be very beautiful if you actually know how to use it. And you can go ahead and show on all devices. If you want it to show on only tablets or only mobile, or tablet and mobile, anyhow, do that. If you want to reduce the size, it is currently padding 8 top, 8 bottom. If you want to reduce it to maybe 5 top and maybe 5 bottom, can you see it has shrink down, right? You can change the background color to whatever you want. Let's change it to red, since we've been working with red all through. Can you see it is now red, right? The way I did for this to give it a little bit of blue, right? Now you could change other things that are there and so on and so forth. When you are having red, this black is not really coming out well. It should make sense if it is on white. If the text is on white, guess what? Text color. This is text color. Go ahead and select it to be white. Can you see? The text is now coming out well. Do you understand? You could select any color you like. Again, because some of you are still going to ask me this question. Some of these things, some of this color thing, if you are working and it is not bringing this color code, this color palette, that is because you are not connected to the internet. Connect to an internet access and go ahead and reload. It will bring it for you. Publish your changes. Always publish your changes. But for me, I'm going to disable this top bar. But before I disable it, if you want the contents that you're going to put there, you could go ahead and put in content. This is where you're going to put your content. Do you understand? If you want to put phone number or whatever, for example, let's say this. Let's say you want to put in this. Let's say you want to put in this. You could copy this and and just put this inside of it. Can you see? And put this inside of it. You can put this inside of it, and then you could go back. If you want the social menu there, enable social, scroll down, and then I want Facebook to be there. Just put in the link. Put in the link in which one of them you want to show up. Alright, I want Instagram to show. You can see immediately after I've done that, and then can you see it's already showing up here? We now have the name here and social media showing up here. That is if you want to show the top bar, but I don't want to show the top bar. I'm just going to go ahead and and disable the top bar. I've already disabled the top bar, and the top bar, oh sorry, I just disabled the top bar social menu. I'll come back here, go to general, and disable the top bar. Uncheck it. I will uncheck it, and immediately after I've unchecked it, guess what? Boom, this is what I have right now. So immediately after I'm done, I think I'm done creating my header right now. It looks perfectly like this one now. It looks absolutely like this one now, because we've already done justice to it, right? Let's publish it. All right, let's publish it. Let's publish it. Let's get out of here. Perfect. Now our class today has gotten to an end. This is where we're going to stop today, right? I would send a replay of this class so that you guys can see. Please make sure you do that tonight. All right, immediately after I drop this, because this recording can go as high as like 600 700 megabytes. What I will do is that I will compress it so that it will not take your data. After I compress it, I'll upload it on my YouTube channel, and you can go ahead and watch it on my YouTube channel as you watched yesterday on my YouTube channel. All right, yesterday's class I will try and resend it, and today's class I will resend it tonight so that you guys can make sure you do it tonight before you sleep. It is very, very important. So yeah, so that you can go ahead. But before we go, I made mention of a course that people are taking on Nova University. All right, all these guys, every single person under my personal mentorship, they've gone through that course. While this 4 days is absolutely free, by the ending of these 4 days, this is what I promise you: you will know how to create something like this. This is exactly what we are going to create, and you can see we're already on track. We've already created this header, and you see how beautifully easy it is to create. How beautifully easy this is to create. Do you understand? If you follow my step by step, and I can assure you, and you can see from what we have learned today, I'm a very good teacher. I try as much as possible to break it down for you to understand. And this is what we have right now, guys. We're already on track. And by the 4th day, what I will be doing on the 4th day is to be teaching you, how you can get access. I will be showing you some websites that you can go and find jobs on WordPress. Websites like Indeed. Indeed, when you are on Indeed, you can get foreign jobs. So websites like Indeed, I'm going to be showing you how to create a resume, how to create an account on Indeed, and how to actually get foreign clients. You can choose the location where you like. Do you understand? These are some of the things that I'm going to be showing you. You can choose a location where you are, let's say USA, and then you can put the kind of job that you can do. You are learning WordPress right now, just type WordPress and find jobs. These are some of the things that I'm going to be showing you how to use on the 4th day. So don't miss it at all. Don't miss this class for anything. And absolutely for free. It's not that you have to pay some amount before you continue, like all those people used to do for you. Do you understand? Can you see? You are going to be seeing jobs and how you can apply for them. right? What is this? Sorry, I'm trying to get this. You are going to be seeing some of these things. I'm going to be showing you how to use all these things. I'm going to be showing you how to use some of these things, and you will be able to, you'll be able to find jobs, and you'll be able to see. You can even select experience level. You can even select experience level. So I'm going to be showing you how to use some of these websites. Also, LinkedIn. You can find a lot of opportunities on LinkedIn. You can find a lot of opportunities on Fiverr, on Upwork. I'm going to be showing you all these things. But all of you understand. It's just 4 days. It's not enough, right? If you want to be a part of Nova University, you want to come under my own personal mentorship, because after these 4 days, after I've given you what I can give you for 4 days, then that's all. Me and you are never going to talk again. You might not get to talk to me again ever. The only people that are going to get to talk to me is people that are in my inner circle. Those are the people that are on this mentorship group that we are all on this website. People on this website, these are the people that I'm going to be relating to. These are the people that can ask me personal questions. Do you understand? Lisa was still in my DM, I think, today. I was still speaking to Lisa today. I don't think I have her number saved, but let me type Lisa. Okay, yeah, this is Lisa. She sent me a message today. Can you see that? Today, me and Lisa, we've been talking. Do you understand? Those are people that have the privilege to come to me later. Those are the people that I have that has the privilege to actually, work with me. That I have the privilege to put where we need to go. Do you understand? And I told them something about Get Response Affiliate. This is what she has done. I gave her an instruction and she did it. Do you understand? She said, I've registered through the Get Response Affiliate League. Fine. Give you an instruction and you do it. Do you understand? So Nova University, if you want to join Nova University, there's an advanced course that I created by myself, right? If you go to all courses, let me show you. Web design consultancy. This is the course that all of them they've gone through this course, and it is currently it is currently 50,000 naira. If you want to join, it is 50,000 naira. Guess what? You are not the first person to take this course. Let me show you something. Let me go to the back end of Nova University. And in case you don't know, I built Nova University with WordPress. WordPress that I'm teaching you right now, the WordPress that I'm currently teaching you right now, I built Nova University with WordPress. Can you see? Can you see? The back end of WordPress is the same thing as the back end of what I'm teaching you right now. Alright? It's the same thing as what I'm teaching you right now. I built Nova University with backend with WordPress. Something that has, a community, you can update posts, you can add friends, you can take online classes and all that stuff. I built it with WordPress. If someone is telling you that WordPress is not, you can't really use it, shut up. You can do a lot of see, I'm a professional web developer, right? I'm a Node.js backend developer. I'm a senior developer, but I love WordPress because I can build stuff really, really fast with WordPress, and it has made me a lot more money than my normal coding skills. All you just have to do is to know the right thing to sell, and to know the right people to sell it to, and to know where to get those jobs, right? So, and if you scroll down, you're going to see the total amount that I've earned from this. This is the total earning this year alone, from January till now. This is the total amount raised in selling my web design consultancy class. We've had a total of 400 and something people have purchased just this year, right? 900 and something orders are still being fulfilled. About 24 orders failed, right? We've raised a total of 8 point something million naira without having to do any other thing. This is passive income for me from Nova University. Do you understand? I'm a businessman. I know I'm running Nova University to be a platform where people can learn skills, right? People can learn skills. But then as a businessman, even if you are doing something for charity, you have to find a way to bring out the money from it. Because if you don't, please mark my word, all right? If you ever aspire to have your own business in the future, this is a wisdom that I'm about to drop for you right now. A wisdom that will help you. Take it from a guy that has built multiple businesses. I've built multiple businesses and I've built them successfully. Liverite Healthcare is currently worth more than, it's currently worth about $400,000 in valuation. Liverite Healthcare is currently worth $400,000 in valuation. All right. So take it from me. I'm about to drop a wisdom for you. If you ever want to build, a company, a successful company, you have to find a way to make money from it. If there is any aspect of your company that is leaking money out and is not making money in, kill it immediately. Kill that operation immediately, because your business is going to die very soon and it's going to die very quick. Do you understand? This is passive income, and the way we earn that is through, is through the advanced course. The advanced course has changed so many lives. Anybody that is here, you know, in our mentorship group has actually gone through, has gone through the advanced course, and right now people are actually purchasing it. Strangers online, they are coming to purchase, and we've raised this amount just this year alone. But here is the beautiful thing. Tomorrow I'm going to be showing you guys how to have access for it, and you guys are not going to be paying 50,000 naira. The reason being that I told you guys that Union Bank is sponsoring us. Yes, you guys know about Union Bank plus sponsoring us, and if you don't know, just go ahead and watch this video here. All right. Watch this video here, you will understand what I'm talking about. Can you see Union Bank logo here? During my NYSC, I applied for something that Union Bank was doing then, and then they sponsored another stuff. I don't want to go into that story right now. Because of Union Bank sponsorship, tomorrow just 10 of you are going to receive, you are going to receive a sponsorship code that you can apply. And when you apply it, instead of paying 50,000 naira, you're not going to be paying 50,000 naira. It will cut that amount from 50,000 naira to just 12k. Do you understand? But it only applies to 10 persons. It is these 10 selected persons that will work with me long term, that will be admitted into Nova University, that will be admitted into the advanced course. I'll be showing you guys all that tomorrow. Do you understand? But that is not the core of what we are doing here. If you don't have the money to do it, perfectly fine. I don't care. Do you understand? I don't care about you, actually, purchasing the course or not purchasing the course. What I want us to do is to focus on what we are about to achieve in these 4 days. And by the ending of these 4 days, we are going to get here by God's grace. We're going to get here, and I'm going to help you to get started. But if you want to work with me, and you want to be a Nova learner, and you want to work with me long term, you're going to have to, kind of be in our community. Because this is where the systems that I've created, system that has worked for so many, this is where it is. Do you understand? You're going to have to, if you want to be a part of our community, of course, but just 10 of you, because I've already calculated the sponsorship that we received from Union Bank. We've calculated it per every free class we do. It can only accommodate 10 people. If you want to keep on reaching out to people, it can only accommodate 10 people. So it is just 10 people that is going to get that discount, and that will be tomorrow. Do you understand? If you come to my DM today asking me to keep a slot for you, I won't answer you. You have to be here tomorrow. It is tomorrow that I'm going to give that code, and once I give that code, if you apply that code, so it will change it from 50k to 12k, and the first 10 persons to enter, that's all. Immediately after 10 persons enter, it will stop working by itself. It is automatic. I've already pre-programmed everything. Do you understand? So we are going to meet tomorrow. I'm going to be compressing this class. I'll compress it, and after I compress it, we are going to meet tomorrow. I'm going to upload it on my YouTube channel, as I've said. I will send it, and tomorrow we are going to meet still on Google Meet, right? So after we meet on Google Meet tomorrow, we are going to be, we are going to be beautifying our website, and we are going to continue from there. By God's grace, by God's grace, we are going to achieve the goal in which we have set for this class. So, thank you so much, guys. God bless you. I hope you have gotten something. From this class. If you have gotten something from this class, I want you to come to the chat section here, and I want you to type "Thank you, Big Sam. Thank you, Nova University." Thank you, Big Sam. Thank you, Nova University. Thank you, Big Sam. Thank you, Nova University. If you have gotten something, type "Thank you, Big Sam. Thank you, Nova University." Thank you so much, guys. God bless you. Now, this is what I want you to do. I want you to go to our WhatsApp group. Just go to our WhatsApp group, and I just want you to go and blast out your mind there. How amazing this class is. So that other people that missed this class today, they will know that they missed a huge deal. All right, just go to our WhatsApp group and go ahead and just tell them how amazing this class is today. So, thank you, everyone. We are going to be ending the class now. All right, officially the class has ended. We're going to be ending the class now. So tomorrow Agnes Lawrence, I can see you are already downloading your local WP. God bless you, Agnes. Agnes Lawrence, I can see your screen. Agnes Lawrence, you are doing very well. All right. And I can see Faustina Okafor. Faustina Okafor, is that your picture? You are a very beautiful young lady. All right. So God bless you, everyone. God bless you. So I'm going to see you tomorrow. All right. Bye bye. Odabo. All right. Let's report to our WhatsApp group right now.